Hey everyone, so today we're going to talk about contouring. I think one of the best prime example of contouring would be the Kardashians. I look at so many pictures of the Kardashians and their makeup, and I always look at their faces and I'm like, how great are they? So clearly not everybody is how they look on TV. And it takes a little bit of time to try and figure that out, what makeups work best for you and what tactics work best for you. But I can show you what I've learned to work best for me. I learned a lot about contouring this year. I was completely new. I used to just slap foundation on my face and call it a day. So I'm starting to learn the different ways of contouring. Don't mind my dog back here. Here, Coda. This is my baby Coda. He gets me through my long days at work. Come home to this guy and everybody will be happy. I'll show you how I start out. Everybody, I think most people know this, but maybe you not so artistic people don't know it yet. Don't do anything on your eyes, any makeup, anything. Your face comes first. You want your face to come first. So first things first is primer. I use Photo Loving primer. Just because it says Photo Loving doesn't mean that it's always Photo Loving, but NYX makes some really affordable products, so that's what I go for. I'm on a college budget. As long as it's okay for your skin and it's not going to make me break out a ton, I'm fine. Primer's pretty important though, because whenever you're putting it on, not only is it going to help set your makeup for the day, it also kind of helps with making sure you don't break out. I do not have perfect skin. I don't have great lighting right now because it's at night and I'm using a spotlight. But maybe one day during the day you'll see a little bit better. I definitely have some blemishes. Right up here I'm pretty splotchy. I have all different kinds of skin. I got dry skin, I got not so dry skin, so it just... it helps with everything from trying to keep from breaking out. Okay. So if you want a full coverage, you're going to start out with a liquid makeup. Now, here's my cheat. I go to Sephora, not all the time. Usually I'll buy a foundation, but in the winter I'm looking for a new foundation because my skin is so much paler than in summer. In the summer I'm so tan. So pale right now. So I went to get a new foundation at Sephora, and they weren't carrying the one that matched me. So they're like, hey, we'll just give you a big sample of it. This thing's going to last me like 2 weeks. So don't be afraid to go into Sephora and get some free samples. This will last me a little while. So even though it's a little inconvenient to take it out of this little tab, I'm going to take my liquid foundation and just dab it on my skin. So I got these sponges from actually Forever 21. Go figure. I was going through the checkout line and I saw them, so I just thought I'd grab it. Something I learned recently about foundation, I am obsessed with having some color on my skin. I am super tan in the summer, and in the winter I just get really pale. I really pale out. People think I'm like a whole nother race. But it feels weird. So whenever I was looking for makeup, I was like, oh, okay, I'll get a darker makeup. That's not how it works. Do not get a darker makeup than on your regular skin tone. So what you want to do, and we'll go over it, is get your actual color that matches you. And then if you want to brighten it up, you use bronzer, not your whole entire face. You want all this to be your natural color, and then you can get your tan going up here, maybe dab it a little bit. But we do not get a darker color than our foundation all over our face. When trying to match what contour color you want to find a color that matches whatever your skin color is when there's a shadow over it. Clearly this looks black. I'm not going to have a black one, but it's just because of the lighting. But that's how you'll match it. You'll want to see what color this area is. And whenever I saw this, I was thinking, holy cow, that's like the darkest thing to ever go on my face. So I'll start off with highlighting. You're going to want to go down your nose, fan out up top. Clearly, look, I'm not so artistic. You see these artistic people on YouTube doing this, and holy cow, do their little drawings look great. I look like just some weird tribe person, but we'll make it work for today. So, a little bit right here. Now, the eyes are the biggest part. Okay, here's a big mistake. Most people think you go like this on your eyes, and that's it. You don't just leave it there. You want to bring this down and up. You're going to be going along this bone that's here that you'll feel, your cheekbone. And let's see, so the highlight goes over top of your cheekbone. The contour is going to go underneath your cheekbone. So that's a good way to kind of feel. Everybody's faces are different, clearly, so just feel out your cheekbone. Great, now I look like a clown. So, let's see. Good. I put a little right here, because I get smile lines on air. Great, so start with that. Now, from there, some people do, some people don't. I like to blend it in first before I do my contouring. Now we are going to go into our contour. So like I said, you want to get a color that is close to the color of what your skin looks like when the shadow's over it, because most people don't think about these lines that we're drawing are supposed to be the shadows of our cheekbones. Shadows of our cheekbones to make us look like we have very strong facial features. So, let's see. You can even see my shadow right now. Not that I have a great one, but that's what you want to follow. You want to look for your natural shadow and then accentuate that. See how dark that is? But don't you worry, we will blend that. It's the first time I'm doing makeup on a webcam. We'll see how this works over the semester. Okay, good. So then, right here, so highlighted, we went straight down. Now we're going to go right on the sides of our nose here. I'm going to follow it from your eyebrow. Now on camera, I have a nose issue. Don't love my nose. What I do here is, I don't know if everybody does, but at least I do. I have a tip of my nose that goes up a tiny bit. So I put a little line over that, and then a little line over my nostrils. Kind of gives an illusion of being smaller, because I'm not a fan of mine, but you know, we're all going to be natural. I'm not going to get a nose job, so just leave it the way it is. From there, you get that going up here. Good. Up here. Okay, so you want to try and remember this is supposed to be where shadows are. So right here, my temples, I feel my bones actually going in and coming out. So that's where you're going to put some of that contour, is right in there. And then also on your hairline here. So, from there, here we go. Blend it in. For future here, we want to blend up. Make sure you're blending up, because if you start blending down, it's going to start pulling it down here, and you want everything on your face, anything you ever do, you want to go up. Okay, so I think my face is decently contoured. Now, I did not put concealer on. I'm about to go to bed, so I'm just showing you where to contour and how to do it. But I will set it, just because, I mean, I've gone this far, so why not? Let's see. So I just do it lightly. Now, a lot of people use translucent powder, which is something that I just have not gotten yet. So that's what I'll be up to soon. I guess if I do more of these videos, I'll have a lot more makeup to buy. So, like I said, if I'm not in the newsroom, I'm wearing sweatpants and sweatshirts in bed watching Netflix, and I'm not wearing any makeup. I am a blush girl because I like to smile. So whenever I smile, I like to have my cheeks like just happy. I'm a happy person. Whenever I think of blush, I think of happiness. So I usually put on a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to take all this off. I didn't get to my eyes tonight, but another night I will. And maybe I'll start doing it during the day where I have nice lighting. But I think we get the picture of where to contour, what to do first, your primer, set it, bake your stuff whenever it's on, and I'll do it another day. It'll be better. This is just a good test run. So have a good night, everybody.